What if some of the most sacred stories you've ever heard are totally wrong? Let's dive in. We're looking at a source that flips these famous events on their head. It says some revered sages weren't heroes at all, but something else. Let's break it down. Okay, first up, Yohanan the high priest served for an incredible 80 years. But was it really devotion? So the traditional story calls him a failure, but this view, he's a hero who found the truth. Meaning he didn't fall from grace, he was actually escaping a lie, a false narrative. And it's not just Johanan. The story builds. What about the famous 10 martyrs? We're talking about giants like Rabbi Akiva. Their deaths are seen as the ultimate sacrifice. Well, this source says it wasn't martyrdom at all, it was actually punishment from God. It's a shocking claim that God was punishing them for changing the scriptures themselves. And the pattern continues. The same logic is applied to Rabbi Akiva's thousands of students. 24,000. Just think about that number. That's how many of his students died. Traditionally, it was a plague, but this view says nope, God killed them for altering the Torah. And this is key. They weren't just interpreting the text, they were changing it. So you've got these three wild reinterpretations. What's the thread that ties them all together? It all comes down to one claim. These were all punishments for messing with the Torah. So the core argument here is that God's anger is what's really driving these historical events. It really makes you wonder, right? Who gets to decide what a story means? And what happens when that narrative is challenged?